welcome to the channel. This is Meredith, and today I am unboxing, finally, my ALLTRUE summer welcome box. Yes, it is September, but yes, I did receive it finally. I think I received it on like September 1st or 2nd. I don't have my info with me right now. So anyway, let me just get started here. So again, this is the welcome box. I ordered it in June just because I saw that they were allowing quarterly members to kind of customize. So I am a quarterly member, and I'm always going to be a quarterly member for most subscription boxes. The only one I am an annual member for is ALLTRUE, just because ALLTRUE, I feel like I trust the company to put out products that I personally am going to use. On top of that, skipping is very easy. It's like super easy. And then also I kind of feel like the ALLTRUE brand is not going to go under really quickly. So some of the other subscription box companies, I don't necessarily know if they're going to be around that long, just because it's kind of a new concept. It's not like new, but it's like newer than like the print magazine and the, news anyway. So let me just get started here by opening it. So I did customize 4 items, I think. I remember what I customized, but I don't remember how many items are total supposed to be in here. I think it's 6, but I might be wrong. So this is the outside of the box, though. It's really, it's not summer themed actually. It kind of matches my fall themed shirt. So it is nice because I like that it doesn't have like women without eyes on it. It's like fruits. And then the inside is this. And then I'm gonna actually set it down. It's very bulky. I think it's like about 7 pounds. So since I have it shipped to my P.O. box now, it's like kind of stressful because I have to carry it home, and this box was really heavy and I'm very weak and I have short arms. Anyway, so let me get started. The first thing on top is some guide to summer here. It's a little bit late. It's probably about fall now. So let's see. Oh, okay, so this is the postcard. So actually this postcard is more like my style. As you can see, I kind of kept a couple of, no, I only kept one ALLTRUE postcard. The other postcard here is from a Japanese restaurant I went to. I really like the design. So I might actually keep this one because it doesn't have those women without faces. So those really freak me out, I don't know. And then this is the introducing ALLTRUE, new name, new look. So I'll probably read this. I think I've already read it before. I have some opinions about their marketing and their strategy and what they're describing versus the actual practice, but I will keep those to myself. You probably can imagine what I'm thinking. So this is the guide to summer, explore the summer box. And then let me open it. So it looks like it's like themed the same as the outside of the box, which is kind of nice in terms of theming. So it introduces, I think these are all the products from the core box. So again, this is a welcome box, so I'm not expecting to see most of these products, to be honest. Like, I don't think the bowls were an option, and I don't think the packing cubes or the towel were an option either. I mean, I just know what I chose, but I'm pretty sure those were not options for me. So anyway, this is kind of useless, so I'm probably gonna have to recycle it. So not really keeping true to this whole environmental theme. So let me try to lift this again. So this is how much it looks like. It is packed really well. So in the past, sometimes when I received CAUSEBOXes, they kind of were just thrown in. But this one's like jammed in here, so it doesn't really move that much. So it has like the new logo sticker thing that's like this flag. I don't know. It's like their new thing, and they said they're gonna have a flag shop. Okay, on top is a new magazine, so it's just the All Good Things. And then edition 1, summer 2021 seasonal guide for conscious living. So I think this is probably the free one that should be coming in everyone's boxes. I didn't upgrade for the one that's not free because it was like $8 for like a 100-page paper magazine that I'm going to recycle eventually. So I thought that was kind of not in line with the environmental consciousness. But this one says build an at-home apothecary to discover natural wine, grow your own mushrooms, and so much more. Yeah, natural wine is really trendy these days. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm going to see if one of my friends who's really into wine can introduce it to me, because like I'm not really into alcohol, so I don't really know that much, but I do enjoy drinking it if it's a good quality one. I just don't know how to choose it, and I don't like wasting my money on things that are bad. So it has some like 10 natural skincare. I mean, I think the design of the magazine is good. I'm gonna have to read it to see if they have an editor for their content, because we all know how I feel about their social media campaigns. So I'm pretty sure some of these things in here I did not choose. So let me just get started. So the first thing on top, I do remember ordering. This is the customization that I remember because I was the most excited to see this. This is the pepper and vetiver set of 3 nesting bowls. So these are like super popular among CAUSEBOX members, slash I guess they're not ALLTRUE members. But this was like in a box prior to when I first started, but I have bought a set since then from somebody who was selling it around like the area. And then also my mom got one from a fall welcome box that I bought her for Christmas last year. So I know that they're really high quality, so I was very happy to see this was another option so that I can start like getting a better theme of my dishware, because most of my dishes, I don't know if you follow me on my vlog series, but basically a lot of my dishes came from college, like as in freshman year of college. Like they've been with me for like more than a decade now. So yeah, these are the bowls, and honestly they look really great. Nothing is broken or cracked. They're really heavy. Sorry about that, my voice got froggy. They're really heavy and they're dishwasher safe, etc. But yeah, they're really perfect size for what I need. So I'm very happy to have another set of these. And in my opinion, this was probably worth about $20 just because I know how much I would normally pay for a set of bowls. But yeah. So I don't actually have the actual value for the items just because they didn't give me a specific booklet for this particular box. They just kind of gave me the core box info. So if I have any info, I can put it in here. If not, I'm sorry. It's also like, this isn't going to be that informative. You can't buy this box anymore because it took so long to ship. Okay, so I pulled up my screenshot to see what I actually chose. So I misspoke earlier. I only had 3 choices. So actually I see one thing in here that I don't see in my box. The second item here is something that I did not customize, but I think out of the category, this was the one item that I was hoping to see, so I thought I had customized it. This is the CAUSEBOX Skin Thirst Moisturizing Hyaluronic Acid Cream. Okay, so let me pull it out of the info here. They have way too many papers for something that's supposed to be sustainable and like, you know, environmentally friendly. There's like way too much papers. So let's see. Okay, so they don't even give the information. So this is from CAUSEBOX, and I really do like the cosmetics line, and I've tried a couple of products from them. I haven't tried this one in particular. So I'm not entirely sure how much the value is or anything like that, but actually there are some coupons. So the coupons are actually good still, so I'm gonna just hold them up to the screen for you. But yeah, this is, I'm actually happy to have. I have a lot of moisturizers, but this was the one product that I was interested in. They also had a bakuchiol serum from CAUSEBOX as well. I don't remember the other customization options because I couldn't choose that one anyway. The next item here is something that I know I did not choose, and this was in the category, and I remember what I did choose. So this is the Brand with a Heart OMG Smooth Leave-In Conditioning Blend. So I feel as if they may have put this in my box because I had received the other choice item, and that was the Way of Will Brightening Serum. So actually I chose that one because I really do like it for winter, because it's like, I don't use it for brightening necessarily. It's really good for moisturizing my really, really dry skin. So I was hoping to get a refill. So I'm gonna reach out to customer service and see if they can maybe do something about it, because I don't really think I'm going to need to use this leave-in conditioner. If you haven't noticed, I don't do much with my hair. So I have heard really great things about this product, but I don't know if I'm going to actually use it. The next item here is from Palm & Perkins. So actually these are quite nice, I've heard. So I don't actually own these, so I think I skipped the box they were in. I think it was the summer box, just because I didn't really need anything. But actually I'm going to keep these for like the gift cabinet, just because I have so many towels right now. I have like an entire box full of like tea towels that I haven't used yet, just because I'm working through kind of using up some of the ones that I have already started using. Yeah, so anyway, these are really nice, and I think that they feel very thick. I've also heard that these do not shrink or anything in the wash, just because that was one of the worries that some people had, because of like the whole waffle knit robe or towel situation. Anyway, so I heard that these are really nice. People were like saying that they're going to use it only for special occasions, but personally I use napkins every day, cloth ones, because I don't really use paper towels or anything. So I'm happy to have these in my collection for my gift collection, or if I eventually work through all my other tea towels. The next item here is something my friend actually said is not so great. This is the or Adesi, I still don't know how to pronounce it, New York Nail Care Duo. So my friend said that this doesn't really work well for her. She said it like peels off funny on her nails. So I guess I'll give it a go. I mean, it's like kind of like free after I got the other products in here, just because I forgot to assign the values. So usually for moisturizer, I mean, I haven't bought like moisturizer in a while, but I would say that typically when I would buy it and not have a subscription box, I would probably assign like a $20 value. So 20 plus 20 is already 40, and this box was 54. So yeah, and then this is probably worth about $10. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but if I do, I would assign a $10 value. Same with these set of 4 napkins, so I'm already at like $60 value. So this is kind of just free in here, and the big item here that I know I chose is on the bottom, so I already know I got my money's worth. So this is just kind of like a freebie. So let me open it because I was kind of curious about it when I first heard about it and did my review video and did my spoiler reviews for it. So I guess this one is the nail treatment, the yellow kind of color, and then this one is the, actually I don't know, I think this one must be the optimizer. They don't have it like labeled, so I think this one must be the yeah, okay, it's on the bottom. It's this one is the nail growth optimizer, and then this yellow one is the cuticle oil. So I think my friend told me that this nail growth optimizer is not her favorite just because it peels off. But I mean, I'm happy to have another cuticle oil. I have a couple started right now, so I'm not going to open it right now because I do have one from Sally Hansen that was sent to me free for a review from Sally Hansen, and then I also have one from NCLA that was sent on BoxyCharm in February. So yeah, I mean, eventually I'll use these. The final product in here is something that I did choose. It's going to be very loud, so let me grab it out and get it unpackaged. Actually, maybe this is a good thing I can tell you about. So it came in a lot of plastic wrap. So again, not super environmentally friendly. So let me unwrap it and then I'll show you the bag. Okay, so this is the Weekender bag from Boone Supply. I think it had like a $16 value. I can't remember offhand, but it was in my spoiler video. The reason why I chose this is just because I don't have a Weekender bag at the moment. Basically, I just use a backpack, which you probably will see eventually in my packing vlog for my trip. Basically, I use that for like any trip that's like a week or so. But yeah, this one is huge. So actually, let me just show you how big it is. So this is how big it is. This is like definitely bigger than a Weekender bag unless you're putting a comforter in for the weekend. And this is how big the base is. It does have a little bit of a structure on the bottom. And then there are some pockets on the inside. So I don't know if I can show you this. But there is a pocket here. And then, actually there's just that one pocket. And then let's see, the stitching is actually pretty good. The one thing is that it is vegan, so it's plastic. So I mean, I don't know how well it will work, but it is like ripstop nylon, so basically like what you make like windbreaker out of. So I do think it'll be pretty sturdy, but it's just kind of crinkly. I don't know if you can hear it. It's like crinkly. But yeah, I think it's a really nice bag, so I would say that I would probably pay full price for this bag if I saw it again. Like if I saw it at, like, let's just say, what I usually say is if I see it at Target, if I would stop and look at it at the price that they've put in the little booklet or online, and if I would have stopped and looked at it and touched it, then I would say that this is probably worth that value to me. So I think, yeah, I think for being part of a 2, 3, 4, so I had to count it as part of a 6-item box. I think this is a really good value item. I think the other options were some sunglasses. I think my friend got those in her box, but actually they didn't put it in, so she's waiting for a replacement. There was also a backpack. I kind of considered getting that because I don't have a backpack, but when I thought about it realistically, the color was like muted sage mint green. It was like kind of like a gray green, but it was like too bright for it to be a sage. Anyway, so that one I chose against because realistically I wouldn't use a green backpack. But I have seen reviews because that was holding up some people's welcome boxes because it was stuck in shipping and customs. But that one actually is quite small. So you can probably find reviews online about that bag now. It's like a Pullman Perkins drawstring backpack. You can probably look up reviews. But yeah, I'm very happy with this because it's actually quite functional and the color isn't too weird. Yeah, so I think in general, I feel like I'm going to give my general review. So CAUSEBOX, I typically like the items that come in the box. They're very practical and they're more in my color scheme and things. So FabFitFun, I do like some of the products, but the issue is with a lot of the like bags and things, they get ones with tons of logos on it, and I'm not a logo person because I like get kind of stressed out, and I feel like the logos everywhere kind of look a little bit tacky. So I like the whole muted color scheme, and it's like very neutrals that usually come in the CAUSEBOX. And I'm just talking in terms of the products that I've received in the past. I have used all the products and I thought that they were really good. I personally don't have any issues with the towels. They're a little bit not my type of towel. They're a little bit scratchy, but they do work well for what I need them to do, aka dry off my body. But yeah, with the change to ALLTRUE and also like some lingering problems on the business side of ALLTRUE and CAUSEBOX, I feel like their products and their product selection versus their business operations are kind of completely different things to review, myself at least. So it kind of went off the rail for me this fall box. As you know, I'm kind of upset that they did put MLM product in there, and then they're going hard into the fact that it's not an MLM, but it is an MLM. We all know it's an MLM in terms of the compensation structure. That's how you figure it out. Also, the FTC and the BBB have both looked into it, so yeah. In terms of everything else though, what I also enjoy is that I'm American, so I'm getting introduced to some Canadian brands through CAUSEBOX. I don't know if it's going to continue being the way going forward, but some of the products I've received from Canadian brands have been really nice. Like the Way of Will, I personally really enjoy it. It is a little bit scented, but I do like the product itself. I think it's really, really good for hydrating my dry skin. I don't like using it on my face just because my face, as you can see, is a little bit oily. But yeah, I have liked all of the products, especially the homeware stuff, the housewares and things like that. So I would consider continuing to watch CAUSEBOX, but would I continue, considering an annual subscription? Probably not. But that's just my personal opinion, and also my buying way. Like the way I buy products is I don't want to put my money into a company that I can't really control what they're going to give me out of the service. And personally, I already think subscription boxes in and of themselves, they're fun, yes, but they're also kind of a gamble, and I'm not really a gambler, so the idea of gambling up front on like $200 something for something that you're not entirely sure you're gonna like in a year is kind of crazy to me, especially since looking back at like the 2017, 2018 items, I really enjoyed them. 2019 I did enjoy as well. 2020 I think it kind of went a little bit iffy, and then since 2021 started, I haven't liked the boxes and the core boxes, so I feel like that investment of $200 something would be a little bit lost at this point for me personally, just because yeah, I haven't really liked the options for the core. Sorry to say it. I mean, there's no other way to be about it, because it is just my money, it's like they're investing my money in purchasing things that they're like, I personally would think that they would be investing in things that I'm interested in, but it kind of seems like they're having some growing pains and things like that, just because I think they grew really quickly with a lot of their marketing campaigns. Like, I think they grew really quickly and it was terrible timing. Personally, this is all my opinion. I don't know anything about businesses or anything, but I think personally, if I were a company during the middle of the pandemic, by that I mean at the beginning of the pandemic, I don't think I would have run this huge campaign with a free PMD tool for referring people and for joining at that time, because it's like, who knows what kind of effect the pandemic was going to have on supply chain down the line. So I think like trying to get a huge influx of new customers and people expecting certain things in their box at that moment was a not great business decision, in my opinion, of course. The other thing is, like, in terms of the customer base, I feel like when you have a huge influx of people, it's kind of going to dilute the idea of what the customer base is like, especially when you're giving away a product that's like $100 something for free. I feel like it's going to bring in a whole different type of group of people into your customer base, so you don't really know how to read them as well. Again, all my opinion, I have no background in the business. So yeah, I mean, those are just my opinions sitting here as an observer. But anyway, so this particular welcome box, I do think I enjoy. I haven't really The only things that I'm a little bit iffy about are these two skincare, hair care products. They're not even skincare, nail care, hair care products, but it's just because I guess they're kind of similar because you take vitamins for hair, skin, and nails. But yeah, I don't really use conditioner, leave-in conditioner. I also don't really need the nail care product at the moment, but I will eventually use both of these, I think, just because I don't know anyone else who would want this. But yeah, that is everything. Leave a comment below what you thought about my welcome box. Sorry about that long ramble about businesses and ALLTRUE, but yeah, that is just my opinion, just throwing it out there, trying to share what I have a feeling about and stuff like that. They're just my opinions, nothing serious. Okay, bye.